you a few questions about your lifestyle. Now, would you describe yourself as an active person?
Well, I consider myself as a talkative and extroverted person. To kick off, I always make new friends through the internet or in the novel places when I have never met them. Moreover, I also do do people a good turn whenever I don't know who they are. Yes.
Now, what kind of things do you like to do to relax? Why?
Well, I say one of the most all-time favorite activity is listening to music. Listening to music, I feel a sense of being done a good to remain my energy every day. Another noticeable thing is that I can better myself and improve my grammar and vocabularies as well as my pronunciation when I listen to any song.
Okay. Now the next question is it important to have a variety of free time activities? Why?
Well, okay, sorry. Can you ask again?
Okay, now I'm going to repeat the question. The question is it important to have a variety of free time activities? Why?
Well, I say that 100% certain yes, because when I have more free time, I can do some beneficial activities like doing exercise, going shopping, or doing anything better for me. I can take it easy after being snowed under with work for a long period.
Okay, very nice. Now the next question is how important is it to have an active lifestyle?
Okay. Having an active lifestyle is one of the most indispensable part in our life because first and foremost, you can see that when a person who are very active, they can achieve a lot of goals that they can be easily successful. Moreover, they can make the life more meaningful and lighthearted, as well as be on cloud nine when they do something good. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Now the next question for you is, we'll move on to talk about sport. Did you practice a lot of sport as a child?
Well, to be honest, when I was a child, I just played an only sport, namely badminton. I was always playing badminton with my father since he was a member of a badminton club. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what is your favorite sport now as an adult? Why?
When I grow older, I realized that one of my favorite sports is still playing badminton because because it's offered me a lot of advantageous things that one of the most dominant and benefits is that it it has a great impact on my health, and moreover I can let my head down after many exhausting lessons in my class.
Very good. Okay, I feel you. Now, the next question is, how often do you follow sports on TV?
Actually, I rarely follow a sport program on the TV because of a variety of specific reasons. One of the most noticeable reasons is that I have to mark homework that I need to do to give my teacher, and maybe I not have much interest in sports. Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Now, how do most people keep fit in your area?
Well, in fact, there has been a traumatic increase of the number who take part in physical exercise in my inhabitation. After returning from my home, I can see in the street a lot of people, regardless of age. They tend to go for a walk and play badminton or play basketball or volleyball and other activities. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Now, we will move on to part 2. In the second part of the speaking test, you will need to describe a special sporting event or competition you have either participated in or watched. You should say what type of event or competition it was, when and where it was, what happened, and explain why it was interesting or special. So here is a cue card, and you have 1 minute to prepare, and you can make some notes if you wish. Alright, now that is the end of your 1 minute preparation time. So now you will have 2 minutes to talk about the given topic. You can start speaking now.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there are a variety of sport competitions in my TV, but one of the most favorite and one of the most preferable competition that in World Cup is considered as a well-known football competition all around the world. well, to kick off in my memory recently, right? It were taken place in different countries for in 4 years. That secondly, it will given me a strong impression in that it's a very competitive and eye-catching football matches that with a view to finding the most powerful and strongly football team. Um, but all but one of the most strongest um, that and one of the most important reason that I'm particularly interested in this football competition is that it happened in a diversity of countries that I can enjoy a sense of community and identity. Also, I can feel I can enjoy stunning views between contrasting nations. Moreover, I can bridge the gap between me and my father by watching this. And well, so in a nutshell, I really appreciate this football competition that I highly recommend people, including you, to see once in your life.
Okay. Right. Now we will move on to part 3. So in the second, it's the last part of the speaking test. Let's talk about exercise and fitness. What advantages of regular exercise?
Yeah, I see exercise brings us a numerous number of benefits. I must say that one of the most inevitable advantages is that it helps us to recharge our batteries after a lot of stressful hours in the offices. Moreover, it has a great effect on our health that help us to maintain the lifespan more. Last but not least, it can bridge the gap between you and your family by doing it together. That's all.
Okay, alright. Now the next question is the next question is, are people in your country less healthy than they were in your parents' time? Alright, now I'm going to repeat the question. Are people in your country less healthy than they were in your parents' time?
Well, I must say yes. Inhabitants in my nation are seems to be less healthy than before in the past because of a wide range of reasons. One of the most important reasons is that people are about to enjoy a lot of detrimental food like fried chickens and so on. In addition, they are they are more prone to use cars instead of bicycle or working to show off, and it doesn't do any good for them. Last but not least, they have to deal with a lot of pollution problems like air pollution, noise pollution, or water pollution since the state of the art development and advanced technology. Yes.
Okay. Now we will move on to the next topic. Now let's talk about sport. Is sport a part of the culture of a country? Why or why not? Alright, now I'm going to repeat the question. Is sport a part of the culture of a country? Why or why not?
I don't have the fancy idea about the question, but I will try. In my opinion, sports seem to appear to not be a part of my culture because my culture often seems to relate to some event related to our history, that some like to with a view to showing their gratefulness to our soldiers. Moreover, I say that Vietnam hasn't had a high result in international sports competitions up to now.
Okay, alright. Now the last question for you is, what is the most popular sport in your country? Why do you think this is?
Well, I say that football is one of the most popular sport in my country. I can see that a lot of boys or girls have a great passion for football, and it's easy to comprehend because football is one of the most well-known and fascinating sport in the world. So people in Vietnam tend to choose football as the most common activity. Is very normal.
Okay. Alright, now well done. That's the end of your speaking test. Alright.